This Pro Master features one swivel seat on the passenger side. Instructions on how to use that, we have a separate video, please check it out. They also have two very comfortable captain seat. This bed converts into a full-size bed plus a bunk bed on top. This is where we store the blanket and pillow and beddings. If you have extra people, we might also store a blanket in this cabinet below. On top of the van, there is a Max Air fan. The control, you can control it on the unit itself, or you can use this control right here. On the panel, these three lights control the outdoor lights on top of the van. This is a light that directly shines right above the freshwater tank. The reason of that is the freshwater is below in a cabinet and it's quite dark in there. It's hard to see. So by turning this light on, you will see your water level. But we also have a water gauge as well, which we'll show you in a bit. And this one is the gray water dump valve. Once your gray water is full, you can turn on this button and automatically open the valve underneath the van. This button is a cell phone signal booster. It only works well if you already have a little bit of signal, and this will help to boost it. It will not get you reception if you're in an area completely remote with no reception. Both of these two buttons are heating pad we installed to help with the cold condition in Alaska. That way your water stays unfrozen in sub-zero weather. This is the inverter to use any household appliances, microwave, charging your laptop, functions like that. You will need to turn the inverter on. Just to use water, the water pump and all the lights to work in the van, you do not need to have this on. This is your battery monitor, so you can see the level. You don't really need to do anything about that except to monitor your battery level. This is a display for the solar panel charging. You also don't need to do anything about it. It just shows the status. This is the main control for all the lights, and it's on the dimmer. This is the unit I mentioned earlier. Water pump is located right here. If you need to use water, this needs to be on. And by tapping different buttons, you will be able to see different levels. So our gray water tank is empty right now. We do not have a black water tank in this van, so this does not apply. Fresh water is completely full and battery is completely full. This is the propane on-demand hot water heater. To turn it on, just tap the power button one time, and if you want to see between Celsius and Fahrenheit, this is the button to switch it and adjust it to the temperature you desire, and leave it as is. Once it's flushing, it's set to that temperature, and you would come over to your hot water, turn on the hot side. It is on demand, so as the water flowing, you can see the temperature is rising up. Remember, this is a on-demand hot water heater, which means if you just turn a unit on but not the water itself flowing, nothing will happen. You have to turn the water on to let the hot water heater to work. This unit right here controls the hot air for the van while you're not running the van. To turn this on, you can tap the power button once and you can see the first heating symbol is on and flashing, and click OK. And you can use the left and right button to control how hot you want the air to be. And now the fan is on. And the fan is located right here. This is your sink and your propane cooktop, and the propane tank is located right below the sink. When you're not using it, you can store it away. The water pump button controls water back here as well, and once the water pump is on, if you need hot water, turn the hot water heater on, everything here will work. This is directly connected to a gray tank right below the van on the exterior. Just be really careful with your driving clearances, otherwise you could destroy the gray water tank. Okay, so once you come over here, you want to align the groove on here with your table groove, floor groove, and make sure it actually goes all the way in. Once it goes all the way in, you want to twist it to make sure it locks, and then you lock this outer plastic piece to the locking position. turn this day mode into bed mode. It is super easy. Right here. And that becomes a bed. To do the bed up here, to open this window, release the tab, lift it up, and you can pull this to the side and you can push it out to be completely open. And if you still want to have a window screen while you have that open, you can pull this down. To close it, push it outward once and then release it, and you can lock it. You can also close the blind at night like this.